Okay. I'm just going to refresh my other computer a little bit. It seems to be lagging behind again. I think there's something wrong with my laptop. It lags so much. Yeah, not good. Indeed, we were beaten up by a rabbit. And someone's not taking the blame for it. Alright, looks like we are battered. We are not well. A new sun has risen. You have marked it with a claw mark upon the wall of your den. Here. So we've been here for 8 days. We are 8 days old. You may leave through the entrance to explore Heartbone Valley or enter the Dream Nook to rest. Okay, so if we click on... this isn't just a nice border. We actually use it a little bit. You're not taking the blame, fair enough. If we click on the Dragon's Eye, we get a status update. No trace of the no-tails can be smelled near your den. Explore the valley, find treasures, and seek the entrance to the Great Green. Right, the no-tails are humans, basically. We saw them on our first day out of the egg, where they had killed one of our parents, and we're quite scared of them. There is a time thing in the first area, which is Heartbone Valley. You have to leave it before the no-tails get you. It's like a countdown. You get pushed on. But from what I hear, once you get past this first valley, you then don't have any time constraints and you can stay in an area as long as you like. Yeah, your body is injured and pain your unwanted companion. Your abilities are moderately lessened. Rest may be wise. Okay, we're injured. Oh, okay, you're going to be able to hold back, sweet. You know, I'm not into backseating unless I ask for help. I would request you not say anything. You are hungry. Your core sings a growling song of emptiness occasionally to remind you of your duty as a destroyer of all life. Within reason, you know, it's not like we have to go out and destroy everything and wipe it all from existence. We are a bit more balanced than that. We are a proper animal. And the bauble inspires you, a very, very slightly increasing all 4 elements. The bauble, if we go here, this is the symbol for treasure. And we have some shiny things. We have 7 shiny things. And we have a shine-stone bauble that we got from, I think, scaring off a magpie because someone decided to pick on the magpie. I don't know who that could possibly be. Yeah, gathering treasure is like a secondary requirement to being a dragon. It makes people, other dragons, see you as greater depending on your treasure base. This is actually quite difficult. Oh, sorry. My headache is quite bad, but like I said, took a painkiller. It will kick in about a quarter of an hour, so bear with me until then. If we click on this tree symbol, we can look at our bestiary. As you can see, we've got a squirrel here, which we refer to as a tree tail. And it just tells us about them and occasionally gives us little tips, hunting tips, basically. And then the ones we don't know, we haven't met, like this dark sweet, is all blacked out. I'm glad you'll be less aggressive. I guess it's difficult because yeah, I did like you weighing in with what you thought we should do. But if you already know what we should do in order to succeed, then it becomes a little bit less. Do you know what I mean? Without me saying the words. Oh dear, we've got the settings down here. This golden braid shows our energy meter, which basically needs to be filled up by eating. The colour is usually like a bright emerald and doesn't have these cracks through it, but we are injured. And this one I think is our treasures. Yeah, we can click on the end of the tail. So we're going to go and rest because we are injured and we want to start out in a good way. We would like to rest and recuperate. I'm glad you got the game though, sweet. That's absolutely great. It's always nice to show these smaller games, you know, if they're worth it. I don't just mean all smaller games are better or anything like that. It's hard to find the good games buried around in Steam and stuff. Okay, so now we're in yellow. We are in a battered state. Until you recover, your capabilities will be slightly diminished, but we are hungry. We might try and do some easy hunting. Okay, so these globes here represent the 4 elements of fire, water, earth and air. And we slowly build up our skills, and the sigils in the middle become more complicated as we learn and get more abilities. Yeah, and all animals have these elements. Everything reacts with the elements. So we're going to go out and try and do some easy hunting. I haven't played any more than before though, sweet. I've been trying out some new games and that. Right, this is Heartbone Valley. You can see we've got some fog, that areas we have not explored yet. And then we have a few, well, just two little areas that we have explored. This is our home area with our cave, and this is a hunting ground which has a lot of squirrels in it. Now you can see it's yellow, which means that it's, I can't remember what they use for the middle word, but if it's green, then it's an abundant hunting ground. If it's red, it's a sparse hunting ground. And if you hunt out one of the hunting grounds, the animal population will never recover. So, you know, you want to be sensible about these things. Yellow means there's a bit of a risk. Over here we have a symbol for this place has treasure by the riverbed. And over here, kind of a toothy sort of symbol, is where the territory of another dragon begins, who's been quite kind to us, but we don't want to push our luck. Even though it's yellow, we do need some food, and the tree tails are easier. So even though it's yellow, we're going to risk it, I'm afraid. Well, I was going to be more assertive and not let you kill our little hatchling. Anyway. Would you like to hunt here for this time? Yes. Yeah, I've not actually gotten past the first area yet. I've played once offline and once on the stream. And when I got to there's a bit of a threshold guardian going to the next area, I was absolutely ruined. But hey, if you would die, so you can say you have like 3 lives, and each time you die you kind of wake up at home and, you know, it says, oh, it's all a dream, but the 3rd time then you die outright and the game's over. But some of your skills can tick over to the new hatchling, so you do learn a bit faster as you go. There are several scents on the air, one familiar to this place, but a few others. Which will you follow? So we have the familiar scent of tree tail, a bizarre mixture of scents dominated by the caustic no-tail smell, a small fur beast with a very pungent odour. So as I recall, the pungent odour beast is a stoat. They are a bit tough for me. I'm very, very small. I'm like the size of, I think, two hairs, I think. I'm that size. We don't want to go anywhere near the humans unless we have to, because they are very, very dangerous. So we're going to go for some squirrels, because we're not very well. You know, we're still quite injured. Feel a bit beaten up. The wind has spoken to your nose and ears, bringing tidings of a tree tail in the area. It makes no sign of acknowledgement. It seems not to know you're here. It's not yet in clear sight, still far away. So you can see it in the centre of the screen there. And you can see there's white glowing going around it. That shows that one of its strongest elements is indeed air. So we'll go into the hunting. Yeah. Knowledge ticks over. So these are our options. We can keep still and observe. But we have observed the tree tails quite a lot before. That's why we've got some text. But it could be useful. We can silently draw nearer now. Being sneaky is a water skill, water-based skill. So you can see the water orb just popped up and it's flashing yellow, which means it's kind of a 50-50 whether you will be successful. We could try to strike from all the way out here, probably run up a tree, or we can retreat. So we are going to silently draw nearer. It makes no sign of acknowledgement. It's not very far away. If you dashed at it now, it would only be several heartbeats. Okay, we're feeling very, very hungry. We're just going to try and strike right now. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it notices you and flees. Oh, we have to chase it. Oh, I hate doing the chasing one. Okay, let's go. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 and swipe. We got it. Oh, we didn't get it though. There, now you can see the size of me compared to the size of the squirrel. You know, red squirrels are pretty small, so I'm pretty tiny also. Its precious essence at stake, the tree tail now faces you in the dance of destruction. You are battered, Your wounds are beginning to slow you down. So, oh, bollocks. The sigils here, they're not what they should be because I am battered. If we compare it to the squirrel, you can see I outclass it in earth and fire, and we're equal in water and air. Yeah, you're quite right, Hydrate Bot. I'm going to knock back some water. Help the old head. So, we have all our abilities here, all 4 of them. We can also flee. So, we are going to use... Where are my notes? I didn't get my notes out. I'm such a... Oh, hang on, they're over here. Do we know the sequence for the tree tail? All the animals use a sequence of elemental abilities. No, we know the long ear. Right. Okay, maybe we'll find out. Maybe that's something you learn. I had a hiccup, sorry. If you observe more, we'll see. But we all start with fire, I think. We are stronger in fire. I'm going to go for a power strike. Maybe I can just chomp it in one go. Yeah, we did it. It fought back with water. But it's just too small. Oh, it did damage us though. Nuts and seeds build pleasantly salty flesh. A tiny but tasty morsel. You have gained some energy. You can see it's gone orange again. That's not good. I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk it. I'm not well. I'm injured. Maybe we can try one more. Don't want to push it because then we'll just have to spend like a bunch of days resting. And we don't have so many. Oh, there is one thing you can tell me, sweet, that I don't mind you telling me. It says that you have to leave the valley within a certain number of days, otherwise the no-tails get you. When we played it before, we were unsure precisely how many days that was. Have you found that out? Because that would be really helpful. It's just too vague, what they've told us. Yeah, we will try another tree tail and hopefully we can get it in one go. Rather than having a fight. You encounter a tree tail foraging for food, following the way of its people. It makes no sign of acknowledgement. It seems not to know you are here. It's not yet in clear sight, still far away. So yeah, they all have the same kind of skills. Yield squirrels. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm going to silently draw nearer. Its scent is still free from the pungent smell of fear or even alertness. It's not very far away. If you dashed at it now, it would be only several heartbeats. Right, it is the sundial. Okay. Thank you. It's just weird because, you know, it counts down the days by scratches on the cave, and then you also had the sundial, and I was a bit confused. But hey, good to know. We're going to keep still and observe, because I'm wondering if more observation will teach us its pattern, but it might just be that we need to learn its pattern by fighting. Oh, something went in there. Let's check. I know we probably need 4 or something, but... yeah, it's not really telling us anymore just yet. Okay. If you can't just endlessly observe, like spamming the knowledge button. I may not have mentioned, observation gives you knowledge about the animals. Because they have a... God, what's it called? Like, they have skills. How keen their senses are is governed by water. And eventually they will sense that you're there. So we're going to try and... oh, we can't. Okay, so that is totally red. It's saying you cannot draw nearer. How is it affected? No, we're still okay. Yeah, I can observe until they run away. But if we're here hunting first and we want some food, then we don't want to risk them running away. So I will strike. Oh, I notices you and flees. Chase! Let's try and get it in one. Alright. That's too slow, I think. Yeah, it's too slow. Fuck it. Alright, we're going to get injured again by a squirrel. This is quite quite embarrassing. Your essence shouts crimson upon the ground. You are now truly injured. Bollocks. This isn't what we wanted. At all. Well, we killed it in one last time with the fire, so we're going to try that again. Trusty power strike. We used air and we defeated it. But it did some damage. Oh, we're not crippled. It's okay. Whew. Okay. We gained some energy. The sun hangs low in the sky, signalling the end of this hunt. Oh, that's interesting. Usually you can do 3, and we just did 2, didn't we? It must be something to do with how injured we are. Unless I completely forgot something. I'm gonna pour some more water. Gulp, gulp. No, I just think it's because I'm feeling pretty rough at the moment, sweet. So all my reflexes are kind of lame. Yeah, it's not going well so far, but we'll push forward. Hopefully, we won't have to stop early, but it's a possibility. You know, I'm not gonna force myself to stream if I'm just feeling ill and messing everything up. That's no fun for anyone. All right, we are going to rest. We've been here 10 days. We are feeling battered. We're feeling embarrassed about our hunt, so we're going to sleep. How did you know I wasn't playing it in windowed mode? Is it that obvious? Are we better? Not a lot. We didn't really improve that much, did we? Tailless hunters have been following your tracks. They are not yet near your den, but you must find a new home in the Great Green before you are discovered. We're hungry again. That's the wind. Hey, I've gotten better at not grabbing the window and hurling it across the screen when I do the slash. I don't know. I think I'm gonna rest again. This is ridiculous. I can imagine a circle happening of just going out, getting injured, coming back, sleeping once, going out, and eventually we'll just die. So we are going to try and get up to full health. Oh yeah, definitely won't be able to do epistry again in this state. Oh, there we go. See how nice and green this looks with no cracks and our eyes are blue. Your body is in fine condition. Your abilities are unaffected by any wounds. But I don't feel like hunting again. I want to go and explore. Good fortune shines upon you this day. Nearby, you find the silent form of an infant woodstrider. Looks like a deer. It is unclear what destroyed it. It has no wounds upon its tender, juicy body, but its spirit is gone. Its rhythm quieted forever. Seriously, the ellipses. Why do they think that helps? With neither chase nor dance of destruction, you have found yourself a tasty meal. What will you do? Alright, so I have learnt from this one. And I'm allowed to use my experience because as I said before, some of your knowledge ticks over. So some of your experience can tick over in my head anyway. There is a hidden option. If only you had more air or water affinity. Yeah, for some reason, not due to any outside influence, we don't have very good air or water abilities. Not pointing any fingers. It was sweet. I am going to leave it. I don't think it is a good idea. I think if it's not been killed, obviously, it could be a disease. Your core cries out to you. Are you mad? This is a gift from Earth and Sun. Will you truly reject it? Yes, have none of it. Ignoring your core's protests, you turn and leave the strangely unmarred woodstrider hatchling where it lies. When you next come back this way, it is gone. Hey, we're not like starving or anything. Yeah, I'm just very suspicious of something just dying. Okay, so we're going to explore the next section. Yes, that will take all day because, you know, we have to go all the way around it. That's me going around it. And icons will pop up because we discovered them. Following the coldwood bank of the running water, you pass through lush meadows and tall green grasses brimming with tiny beings. Where the two rivers become one, a deep pool calls for further exploration. You have heard of swimming, but have not yet tried it. Perhaps it is time. Well, I figure if you have to replay, as you know, because I've died before, I actually have had that event pop up before, and I know what it entails. I've actually had it pop up twice, as far as I recall. Yeah, I know what it means, and yeah, picking a different option is also experiencing the game in a different way. And stop trying to disparage my dragonness, because you're the one who got us into a lot of trouble before, so I think I'm more dragon than you. So, yeah, suck it. Right, we're feeling better. Look how much our sigil of fire has grown. Oh, I forgot we could do this. I didn't mean to do that. Let's check our status. About the same, and I'm hungry. I may have to go hunting. But I really want to find some more treasure. No, your dragons get in trouble all the time, not mine. How hungry are we? We're not halfway. All right, we'll eat. Boo, I wanted to find treasure. We're going to go to the rabbit field. I know, dangerous stuff. Oh, your comeback, sweet. Steady on. How will I defend myself against that? Yes, we'd like to hunt. Several scents on the air. We have the familiar scent of long ear, a small feather beast smelling of the meadows, another small feather beast smelling of the meadows. Yeah, just because it says small doesn't mean we're going to be able to defeat it easily. We are incredibly small. So we're just going to try a bunny. The wind has spoken to your nose and ears, bringing tidings of a long ear in the area. It is, as of yet, ignorant of you. A great distance still remains to close before you are near it. So, rabbit, as you can see, a lot more formidable than a squirrel. It's better in air and water, which means it's faster and has keener senses. We are better in earth and fire. Okay, we're probably going to get very injured, but we have to try. Not really. No, I don't really want comebacks. Just, if you're going to do it, you might as well try and be, you know, clever about it. No, see, that's not clever either. That just sounds like a, you're crap, point and laugh. Also, I don't know what that comma was there for. And the tiny eye, what's that about? I mean, of course you could be a child and then I take it all back. But I don't think children are allowed on Twitch. See, we don't want to go down this road, do we, sweet? Isn't it nicer when we're just friends? Okay, we will... Oh, we've got to be careful of that water talent. We'll observe for a second. Seems completely oblivious to your presence. Its body and yours are nowhere near each other. I get you. Silently draw nearer. It's yellow. Let's risk it. Oh, no, we're crap. Its head is raised and alert. Clearly, it senses something amiss. It's not very far away. If you dashed at it now, it would only be several heartbeats. I bet we're going to lose it, but I'm going to try and observe. Now, it's not feeling it. You begin to taste fear, the betrayer and empowerer, radiating from it. Yeah, I think it might run away in the next stage. So we're going to have a go. Damn. Strike. Yeah, notices you and flees. Here we go. Chasing. Ooh. Slash. I don't like the squishing sound, obviously. In its fragrant flesh, you taste the flowers of spring, the grasses of summer, and the hidden root treasures of the fields. Hooray! We did not get injured. You have learned more about the way of the long ears and gained some energy. Let's check it out. What did we learn about the long ears? We've got their... See, this pops up where we can see what their talents are, their abilities, their elemental abilities. But all we need to do is click on them to know that. So I'm not quite sure how that's really an advantage. Oh well. It's probably something in it. Okay, we could attempt a small feather beast, but I think we're just getting cocky. And yet, you've got to test these things sometimes. We can always run away. Oh no, it's a pheasant. The taste of shimmerling essence is upon the air. Its scent is still free from the pungent smell of fear or even alertness. Its body and yours are nowhere near each other. Okay, what have we got here? Whoa, look how good it is with air! It's amazing. That's hardly surprising. It is a bird. Its water is better. And of course we're better in fire and earth. I'm not sure we want to fight it, but I think we can maybe learn something about it. Observe. Makes no sign of acknowledgement. It's always good. It's all good practice as well. So even if it flees and escapes, we can't. We're too rubbish in water. We cannot creep closer. We'd have to strike it from here and it will fly away, which is probably for the best. Exactly, exactly. Damn, I like doing the silent draw near. Okay, we're just going to watch it, see what we can learn. I'm going to do one more watch. I assume it will know I'm there. And then maybe we just... You know when you see, like, some dogs and cats... Well, more dogs anyway. It will go for, like, a bird or something. And you never really get the impression it's trying to hunt it down and kill it. It's just, oh, chase! And having a bit of fun. That's kind of how I'm feeling with my hatchling. So hatchling is gonna know more about fun. Not wearied down by the wisdom and experience of... I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's observe again. Talking absolute rubbish. Okay, how many was that? Was that 3? I think last time we said it was 4 times of observation before getting knowledge. So we're going to do one more. Did we get it? Did we get any knowledge? Yes, we did. We haven't got a clearer picture of it, but we have text. Shimmerlings, so called for their givers' beautiful rainbow colours which shimmer and shine in the light, are feather beasts who excel at hiding and escaping from danger. It is sung that long ago they invoked a great magic which made them the fairest of all feather beasts, but this blessing turned out to also be a curse. Their beautiful hues and sweet flesh made them targets for many tribes of hunting beasts. Yeah, that is a mistake. And now we'll do a playful pounce. I could be playful. I can actually. I'm playing right now. The shimmerling wings away, escaping your grasp. That's okay. We learnt something. We will use our third moment to try again for another bunny. I've got to stop saying bunny, it's too cute. What's the time that I put here? Yeah, okay. So we've got about half an hour with this game. And then we'll see whether I feel up to trying Epistory again. Oh dear. Okay, again, same kind of skills. Oh no! It's not. Interesting. This bunny is... Oh no, I'm confusing it with the pheasant. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same for all the animals. Okay. Nope. Pressing wrong buttons. Not boding well. Can we learn more about bunnies? Rabbits. We have a coloured portrait. We have the elements. We have some text. But maybe there's still more to know. Let's observe. still ignorant of us. Try once more. Still completely oblivious. I bet I can't go any closer though. Yeah, it's red. One more. It's sleeping. Do you think we got anything from that? I want to do one more because I want more. I want more knowledge. Oh, bollocks. I didn't mean to click that. Okay, I messed up. Yeah, this isn't boding so well, is it? It notices you, and yeah, I accidentally clicked silently draw near. I thought it was just trying to get out of that window, but yeah, I thought I'd clicked. Yeah, it notices you and flees, so we will chase it. They're always going to the right at the moment, aren't they? Seems slower, this one. Squish. Hooray! No injuries. You have learned more about the way of the long ears and gained some energy. What did we learn? What did we learn? Yes! Oh no, we learnt the attack pattern and we already knew what it was because that's the one they teach you in the tutorial. This one says air, earth, water. Does that... earth? Yeah, that's right. Good. So this is what I was kind of wondering would happen if it would tell us its attack pattern. Excellent. Well, I accidentally tried to draw closer and then it did notice and then I did chase it, so it's all good. It worked out in the end. But it's good to know that's what we know now. The sun hangs low in the sky. End of the hunt. Oh, bollocks. Come on, I left it alone. Your beautiful body has come under attack by countless very tiny beings. God damn it. Entering you as you might enter another kin's territory, they are marauding your inner world, breaking, polluting, and poisoning your essence. They did not even issue a formal challenge before their invasion. The entire affair is outrageously impolite, and made all the more frustrating in that you are unable to burn them or hunt them. We're quite simple sometimes. You cannot even use your mind to its regular extent. It is largely preoccupied in fighting the invisible interlopers. Yeah, it seems to be just one of those things, like this is the tutorial level and it seems like you have to get sick because it's teaching you about getting sick, so I think if I'd eaten it, I think the first time I did eat it and got sick immediately, like the next day, and the second time I left it alone and I still got sick. Yeah, I think it's just something they're teaching us, so that's okay. Your only solace is in knowing that you made the right decision by not eating the questionable flesh of a few suns ago. If this was caused by simply being near it, as you suspect, it would surely be far worse had you succumbed to the temptation. You have little appetite, but perhaps some hunting might help your body rally, or exploration re-stimulate your mind. Your core is telling you to stay in your den and not move, but the no-tails continuously draw closer to discovering you, not to mention the fact that you feel restless and irritable. Darktooth may be able to provide advice, but the trek to its territory will be laborious, and assistance is, of course, never free. We're not too hungry, so that's a plus. What will you do? I'm tempted to do the one thing that I didn't do last time. Like I said, I've gotten sick twice. The first time I went out as normal. The second time I went to visit Darktooth, which takes away a bunch of your energy because he lives far away. So I'm going to do the one I didn't do those 2 times, just to see what happens. I know it's not very roleplay of me, but that's what we're going to do. I'm going to remain in my den and do nothing for today. You huddle down in your earthen sanctuary and sleep as much as possible, following the directives of your core. You can only hope that this has given your internal forces some kind of advantage in the pitched battle raging inside you. Perhaps resting more will help, although you feel awful. It turns out to be a wise decision, as the illness will now depart more quickly, But this is not how a mighty Drakh should spend its suns. Cool. See, now I know all 3 of those options. I don't remember. I remember the option I chose when I went to Darktooth. Yeah. A new sun has risen. I'm not well, unfortunately. But apparently it would help. Yeah. Taylor's hunter's not yet near. So it says my body is pristine and perfect health, but the way the border is pulsing, we are clearly not in perfect health. We are well fed. And then down here it says, your body is blighted by the very tiny beings which have invaded it without warning or challenge. You feel sluggish and weak. Yeah, we have less fire. Okay, well we're not going to go hunting anyway, but we don't like being cooped up. So, maybe a nice cooling swim in a pool. Yeah, we should do that. That's, I imagine, this symbol by the river. Would you like to investigate? Yes, I would. God, my head feels like it's swelling up. This is weird. Whee! Look how happy I look under the water. I want to look at the picture. I think I'm pretty ugly, but I was impressed. The dragon hatchling was impressed with itself when he looked in the water, so clearly I just don't have the right dragon aesthetic in mind. Where the Heartbone Valley creeks meet, they form a river. The waterway looms deeper here, and among the grey-green shadows you see the forms of water-bound prey. This is a realm which you have not yet experienced, but it seems to call to you. Taking a deep breath, you slide under the water. Water, it seems, caresses your body more boldly than air, and you enjoy the sensation rushing over your feathers and scales, hunger slipping from your mind. You are fascinated by the watery essence of the scaly swimmers you meet, although they swim away from you quickly, humbly. I like being in water also. Just as you are beginning to master moving in this new landscape, you suddenly stop short. There is something in the water before you. To other beings, it might seem no more than a shimmer, but to your dark eyes, open to heat and essence as well as light, it is far more. Picture looks like a glowy otter, a ghostly, glowy otter. Your core rides briefly, excitedly, as you realize you have encountered a water spirit, a pure avatar of the secret element. Its mind song prods gently at you, and you open yourself to it. No Drakh would be so rude as to deny a messenger of one of the Great Four at least an audience. It's an awkward sentence. Okay, I always find that the T's in this font look like fours. You know, kind of those old-fashioned fours, if you know what I mean. O new-begun hatchling of sun and earth, hear now my testing song. I ran down a sunlit slope, singing gently as I went. A great stone rose up before me. What did I do? Okay, I know the answer, because I have gotten this far before by myself, which makes me think, okay, do we either go for the good answer, or should we try one I didn't try before? Yeah, I agree with you, sweet. It's more like, I more meant that not being a dragon, I can't really understand properly what a great dragon looks like. Okay, so what did I do before? Okay, the first time, my very first play, I jumped over it. And the second time, I learnt the answer from the first time and I went around it. I just don't feel I would smash through it. Well, see, that's the kind of thing that would fall under the backseating category, sweet. Because now I know that they're all fine to pick. Okay, well, we'll do what we did before and we'll just smash through it. Because, although it's not something I think we would do, this is how we're doing it today. When did the game say that? Oh, with the whole failure, learning and stuff. Some of them have a sting in the tail. Yeah, but no. Okay, smash through it. Not so. I went around it, for I am water, and this secret is known to me. Nothing exists around which a way may not be found. Look always for the curving path, the other way. If one's heart is pure and clear, one can dance around all things as one finds the flow of the world, and obstacles become adventures. Let us play. Let us sing together again. The water spirit loops about itself in an expression of joy, dispersing its essence slowly outwards until it has become the whole waterway once again. You have gained some water mastery. That was sorely needed. So we spent a day swimming in a pool. That sounds nice. We're still not well though. How is our water mastery? Ooh. Over half. Until the next level. What about air? Ooh, even more with air. Cool, cool. Yeah, we're still not very well. Other than that, everything's fine. So I want to get some treasures today. No, go away. Treasures time. Hopefully. Out we go. So, oh, okay. This is the treasure place we went to last time. Okay, so we're either going to explore another section, or we're going to take a look at these footprint icons in the meadow. Can I? No, I can't go and search one that's farther away. So I can either go there or there. Let's do the footprints. Investigate. Hopefully it's not a fighting thing. Well, I thought they were footprints, never mind. Crawling outside your den in the cool of the evening to relieve yourself, I didn't really need to know that. You bear witness to 1,000 diminutive miracles. They are a kind of tiny being, one of the many little armoured tribes who live in the undergrowth beneath the notice of mightier beasts such as yourself, but these are special. They light up the closing dusk with a beautiful light beaming from their very bodies. Their spirits burn with such fervour that you can see their glowing souls even with your eyes. Holding themselves in mid-air as steadily as they can, each beams forth its own radiance in a verdant symphony. Alone each is a wonder, but together their grand dance of light sings forth a great music just on the edge of perception. We are the light which shines in the darkness. We are the moon and sun and stars. We have found the light within us and share it with all, without shame, without thought. We are the first guides of those who are lost. Seek the light within you, the hidden sun, and follow, follow. Dance, shine, to drive back the darkness. Follow the light which shall bring the dawn. We are the messengers of the great above, come to remind you of your true self. You are the light, a spark passed on by those who came before, that nothingness should be made a lie, that the truth be forever translated into new and wondrous languages of flesh. One of the living flames drifts near you, blinking questioningly. How do you react? Well, I'm not going to eat it. That's just mean after all that. And clearly I'm not ignoring it, because look, I look very entranced in my picture here. We could give a puff of flame. Capturing them seems wrong. We could sing a promise, or enjoy their music. Well, they were telling us to do something. Maybe we should acknowledge that we heard the message. So we will sing a promise to seek the hidden light. You attempt to sing your response, but whether you use your voice or your mind, the tiny beings do not react. Eventually, you discover that individually, their minds are just too simple. incapable of forming distinct images. It is only as a collective that they form an eloquent music, as if each of them were only a tiny fragment of the greater whole whose song is so beautiful and bright. Eventually, really? We're starting both those paragraphs with eventually? Sorry. You give up attempts to communicate. They are altogether a song, existing not to hear, but only to be heard. Your promise to seek the light within must remain a secret one, shared only with yourself. Time and your actions will determine whether that momentary oath to one day discover your true self will be kept. Whether you will become the one to discover and open the door. Ooh, an overarching mission. We got water and air mastery, yes. That's exactly what we needed. I don't think that should count as a day, you know, a day, because it happened at night time. That's pretty cheeky. I'm getting greedy, I know. Ooh! Second grade of mastery. Learn the art of wind reading. When you begin a hunt, you'll be informed of how long you have before prey catches your scent. Very useful. We are getting peckish again. Let's check our status. Yeah, we're peckish. But otherwise, it's about the same. Oh, we're better. Yeah, we got better. Woo. Heading on out then. I really want to find some treasure. I feel depleted of treasure. So we could go to the north or the south. The south looks like it's close to habitation. I mean, these definitely look like fields, all these squares. And we're very nervous about the no-tails. And besides, there's a big lake up here. I do love lakes. Let's go and have a look. I know, we're peckish, but... Well, we can't... Nah. I want to explore. Shush. What have we got? We have a deer, a heron, and a green splodge. Green must mean it's a hunting ground, so it's hunting under the water. Roaming further along the coldwood bank of this part of the river brings you to a small lake. Charitable Waters Call brings many good beasts to this area, making it an excellent hunting ground for certain types of prey. But there may be other lessons here for a young Drak with an open mind. Okay, we've used up half of our safe time. How are we feeling now? Yeah, hungry. Probably go and maybe try out that new hunting ground. And probably get a little bit killed. We have gotten better with air. We really need some water. Oh goodness, messing up here. So hunting ground it is, but I do wonder if it's more difficult the further away we get, because the rabbit meadow is harder than the squirrel area. But let's find out. Would you like to hunt here? Yes. Can I? Okay, several scents on the air. The familiar scent of rain scale. And 2 tiny scale beasts smelling of the meadows. Do we know rain scale? It's like, sounds like a fish. Can you see it? This is a fish. We do not know them, we just know their names. Okay, let's try and find out about the rain scale. Your keen senses have revealed the presence of a rain scale here. It seems completely oblivious to your presence. A great distance still remains to close before you are near to it. The wind is not in your favour. It carries your scent directly to your prey. You must move quickly if you wish to sneak up on it. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, very simple. Very much like, that's basically the same as a squirrel, isn't it? It's a water squirrel. A squirrel fish. Oops. I didn't mean to press that. Yeah, we are equal in water. Oh, for you, stop it. I'm not meaning to do this. I do apologise. How do I get rid of it? Go away. There we go. We must move quickly. Oh, damn, I wanted to observe. Okay, we will... I'm going to observe for 1. Hopefully that'll be okay. Still ignorant of us. Silently draw nearer. We'll do our best. It is yellow. No sign of acknowledgement. Now, because we know about the wind, we will strike rather than our preferred. Yeah, we can't draw any nearer. I'd rather observe, but, you know, the wind and all. So, strike! With a light twist of its body, the rain scale disappears into deeper water and is quickly out of your reach. Ah, slippery buggers, right? Okay, we're annoyed with the fish. Let's see what the tiny scale beast of the meadows is. Let's hope we can fight it. The taste of tail beast essence is upon the air. Uh-oh. It makes no sign of acknowledgement. Alright. Wind is neutral, won't affect the hunt. I think these might be... Are these the bad ones? Try and have a memory of a... No, it's the death bite ones, I think. Perhaps. We'll give it a try. Okay. Oh, this one has earth. That's the first earthy animal we've seen. We are better in every element apart from water, where we are the same. We'll give it a try. It might not be a poisonous snake. You never know. Observe. Get some knowledge. Still oblivious. Silently draw nearer, 50-50. Still ignorant of us. We can make out its markings at this range. Let's observe. Okay. If you dashed at it now, it would be only several heartbeats. Can we creep any closer? No. Okay, we're going to risk a strike. We're feeling a little annoyed because of the slippery fish escaping. It notices you and flees. Chase after it. Oh, it's quite slow. Probably because it couldn't untangle itself there. A small but satisfying meal. You swallow the tail beast whole, feeling its long body set... That's really creepy. Breaking down into pure essence, becoming yours. You gain some energy. But not knowledge. Okay, our last hunt. Should we try again for a fish? Or another little snake? The snake creeps me out how we ate it. So I'm going to try again for a fish. Maybe the wind will be in our favour. You've caught the scent of a rain scale, still free from the pungent smell of fear or alertness. The wind favours you this hunt. The rain scale is upwind from you. Will take longer for your scent to reach it. Ideal. Good. Keep still and observe. Silently draw nearer. Okay. Keep still and observe. Okay, did we get knowledge? I feel like we got knowledge. We didn't get knowledge. Can we cut any closer? No. I'm going to try one more observe. It might run away. Well, swim away, obviously. Oh, okay. Still okay. And we got some knowledge. One of the sleek and streamlined waterbound tribes. This scaly swimmer is so called because its armour is often the slate grey of rain clouds. But when the great giver's light strikes at it just so, it becomes a mosaic of all colours, like the arch which appears in the sky after a rain. I don't know what kind of fish this is. Is it a rainbow trout? That's the only thing I know about rainbows and fish. Alright, we got some knowledge. Let's not drag this out any longer. Strike! Disappeared. We were too slow. Still, we got the knowledge. Can we not be fed by knowledge? You have learned more about the way of the rain scales. We had a little bit of nom. Little bit. Oh, there's still so much to do in the valley. I don't like timings, you know, like time running out. You won't be able to do everything. Oh, boo. Okay, check our status. About the same. Snake didn't really give us much sustenance. Probably should hunt, but I'm impatient. I'm impatient to explore further. Oh, we could explore the middle area or try and find something new with the deer or the heron. I'm going to explore the middle area because I really want to find some treasure. And we don't have much longer. Explore! Treasure, yes! And an icon we don't know, and another icon we don't know. Travelling riseward from the complex reveals steep slopes and high hills. Rugged terrain such as this is not easy on the legs, but treasure is a mountain's hatchling is a common saying among the Draken. Might the rocky outcroppings hide precious shinestone, or perhaps something even more valuable? Yeah, okay, guys. I'm going to give it one more in-game day, and then I'm afraid I'm going to have to call it. I know it's a little bit early, but I'm feeling pretty rough, and it is definitely affecting my output. So you won't be missing out. Oh, tailless hunters have been following your tracks. No, not fire. They are not yet near your den, but you must find a new home in the Great Green before you are discovered. I'm not ready. Not ready. Yeah, we should go and eat, but I just want to see if we can find some treasure. And if we don't, I'm going to be annoyed. But hey. So I'm going to try and find some treasure over here. I have a weird feeling I'm not going to be successful. I think the farther you get from your den, the harder things are. But I want to try. This sun, you have discovered a hidden outcropping of beautiful shinestone peeking through its mother rock. This particular kind, called silver, oh, we don't have a nice dragon name for that, is of some worth, but you will need either a mighty fire within or some kind of helpful tool to remove it. Oh, what will you do with this mass of potential treasure? Okay, we could melt it, but the fire orb is glowing red, saying we would not succeed. We need one more level of the sigil. Breaking it with our teeth and claws is also a fire skill, and that has a 50-50 shot. We could leave it for now. It also would take a bunch of our energy. And hidden option. If only you had a special tool for this. Well, I didn't come all this way for our last day to not try. So we will, without much hope, try and use our teeth and claws to break away a bit. You have lost a little energy. It is a long and weary affair to break the jealous, miserly stone away from the precious treasure using the hard parts of your body, and you injure yourself twice. One broken tooth and one split claw. But you do manage to get a few chunks of the treasure out. A very few. I got some shiny. Yeah! Oh, but that looks like the other ones. Oh well. I thought it would look more shiny. But we did it. Ish. We just damaged ourselves an awful lot for a tiny amount. I want to see it in my den. That looks better. Look at this pile. That looks much better. Shiny stones. Oh, it's just counted under shiny things, of which we have 12 now. Okay. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong things. Ooh, no tails have been smelled near the river. There will probably take them at least several more suns to find your den. The Great Green awaits you when you are ready to move on. You are very hungry. If you do not silence another living being and consume it soon. Yeah, we're really hungry. But hey, problems for another day.